Proverbs 21:4-6. The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty. A fortune made by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a deadly snare. So, this talks about how one, procrastinating can lead to poverty, and two, how going about entrepreneurship or any job in the wrong way leads to a fleeting vapor, which could be a number of different things, mainly firing, like getting fired, or if you're making money illegally, going to prison and just getting in trouble with the law. So, that's not really a topic for today's video, but I thought this verse was still good and applicable. By the way, this is coconut water with mango, the Azul brand. Not sponsored, but really good. Just wanted to make sure that you know I'm not drinking something unhealthy. It's really, really good. All it is coconut water and mango juice. The only two ingredients. I suggest you try it, honestly. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to give you the 9-step method to stop procrastinating and actually do the work to make sure that you will be successful in life. And actually, on Friday, I'm going to come out with a video about the different forms of success, but again, not a topic for today's video. So, first thing you need to do for this 9-step method is acknowledge and identify procrastination. You need to do some sort of self-assessment and recognize when you are procrastinating and identify specific areas or tasks that you procrastinate in doing. For one of mine, it's oftentimes with my room. I keep it pretty clean for the most part, but when I get new clothes, I'm really busy and I'll just throw them in a nice spot, but I won't put them away as soon as I get them. Honestly, usually it's because I don't have enough time. But then if I don't do it right when I get them, then I will wait way too long, and I'll pretty much do it way after the fact, way after I should have. And I realized that I procrastinate in that aspect, and actually I need to put some clothes away, and I'll do that right after I record this video, honestly, before I even do all of the subtitles and the thumbnail and everything. So that's the first thing that you need to do, and watch the whole video so you can get the whole method, because it doesn't work if you don't do all the 9 steps in this method. So you need to figure out the root cause, determine why you are procrastinating. Some common reasons is fear of failure, perfectionism, lack of motivation, or just being overwhelmed. Now I have a video about that, of just being overwhelmed, and it's a watch this if you're a high schooler. I'll put it in the card right there, right now. And you need to block out those fears and just do the work, because you will fail if you are procrastinating, right? So that fear of failure doesn't make sense. Perfectionism, I struggle with as well, but you got to realize the only way to grow and to do something better is to try now, evaluate, try again, but in a different way, right? So if you look through all my videos, you can see my thumbnail design has changed a lot, and my subtitles have changed a few times, and the production quality, the production quality has changed a lot. So I'm just trying different things, making things better, and trying out different ways to see what works more. The second thing you need to do is set clear and specific goals. I talk about this a lot on my channel. There's a SMART acronym that's really popular, and I think it works well, and it's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely, or time bound. I prefer timely, but it's just make sure that most people, especially around New Year's, they'll set a goal and they'll be like, I want to get in shape. Is that a specific goal? No. What do you want to do? I want to look good. Okay, lose weight. Yeah. Okay. So then what you need to do, set what you need to do, the task, going to the gym, right? How many days a week? 6. Okay, boom, specific. I want to go to the gym 6 days a week. Specific goal. Measurable. See if you go all those 6 days. Is it achievable? Depending on your schedule? No. So adjust. Maybe make it 2 or 3 days. Honestly, I prefer that you go every day because it's just better. Is it relevant to the actual big goal that you're trying to achieve? Yes, of course. Getting in shape. And time bound. That's kind of hard one with that example. But for the big goal, you can do like, when do you want to be in shape by? And you just say, give yourself a nice estimate of about 8 months. I think that would be a good estimate, right? Again, depending on how many days you're going and what your schedule looks like in general. Third thing is break tasks into smaller steps. So just like what you did with the goal, just take it, break it down into smaller steps. Or like, you need to clean your room. Well, what's the first thing you need to do? Put the clothes away. All right, what's the second thing you need to do? Make the bed. Things like that. Fourth is prioritize tasks over anything else. Prioritize the things that you need to get done. I talk about this a lot. It's called eating the frog, and it just comes from this analogy where you have to eat this frog. You can either eat it before the meal or after, and the correct answer in a way is to eat it before, because then you have your nice steak dinner after to cleanse your palate. Then you need to create a structured schedule, which I have done. It has changed a few times throughout the few months that I've been doing this, since a year ago when I actually started, and then I got back into it. But still, it's still pretty structured. I still do these things every day, and I still try to plan my day out. 6, use effective time management techniques. So honestly, I prefer deep work. So I'd say work for a very long time in the morning, because in the morning is oftentimes I find where no one's doing anything. So that's when you can work, and then after that you can go and enjoy life with friends or do whatever you want. That's what works best for me, because there's less distractions and less things I'm missing out on, and 2, it's just enough time, a big enough chunk to where I can get into a deep work state and just work forever. 7, this is a huge one. Eliminate all distractions. So again, the morning, when I'm here in the morning, I used to wake up at 4:30. Now I wake up at 4 to go work out. And honestly, when there's 0 distractions, I can think so much better. When I was working in the morning at 5 in the morning with 0 distractions, I could do so much in so little time. I could do more in those 2 hours than I could do all day, because there's no one else up in the house, and it's just me, task after task after task. Alright, 8, develop a positive mindset. Gratitude journal, self-compassion. You will slip up. I do too, and it's hard. If you look at my channel, there's about a week gap where I didn't post, because that's when I was overwhelmed. So don't be too harsh on yourself. And number 9, and the last one, is monitor progress and reflect. Track your achievements. Keep a journal. It's, I think, super good. Or just an app tracker. And just see what tasks that you've done, that you needed to do that day, and that you wanted to do in order to become that better version of yourself. And just keep doing this regularly. I do it a lot just because a lot of times when I think, I just think internally because I want to be better. And just think of how you can improve. That's what I've done a lot with this channel. I've changed my thumbnail a lot because I saw that the click-through rate wasn't great. We'll see with this new one that I came up with. I changed the font for my subtitles. I changed the color that one time and then realized I didn't like it, so I went back to white. But I'm just monitoring and reflecting, seeing what works better. Right now, nothing's worked too much, but I'm working towards it. And I know I sped through that last bit so if you need to, just rewatch it. And that's just because I don't want this video to be too long. But grind like a man, become a legend.